First take, Stephen A. Unbelievable, Giannis was nearly dealt to Knicks and why it didn't happen. On ESPN's First Take, Stephen A. Smith delivered one of the most shocking NBA stories of the preseason, a report that Giannis Antetokounmpo was nearly traded to the New York Knicks. The news immediately sent shockwaves across the basketball world, as fans tried to wrap their heads around the possibility of the two-time MVP leaving Milwaukee for the bright lights of Madison Square Garden. Stephen A., known for his passionate delivery and insider connections, broke down exactly how close the deal was, what went wrong, and why Giannis ultimately stayed with the Milwaukee Bucks. According to Stephen A., the blockbuster trade talks between the Bucks and Knicks had progressed further than anyone realized. "I was told it got real serious," he said, leaning into his trademark animated tone. The Knicks were reportedly ready to put together a massive package centered around Julius Randle, R.J. Barrett, multiple first-round draft picks, and salary fillers to make the money work. The idea was to pair Giannis with Jalen Brunson and create one of the most dynamic duos in the Eastern Conference. Stephen A. explained that the trade discussions began quietly during the off-season, before the Bucks made any preseason moves. The Knicks had been keeping a close eye on Giannis's comments about his future in Milwaukee, particularly his statements about wanting to win at all costs and not committing to the franchise long-term unless they continued building a contender. Those remarks reportedly sparked internal conversations in New York's front office about making an aggressive push to land the Greek Freak before he hit free agency. New York was ready, Stephen A. emphasized. They were all in. They wanted to bring Giannis to the Mecca, give him the spotlight, and finally make the Knicks relevant in championship conversations again. He described how the trade would have reshaped the entire NBA landscape, instantly turning the Knicks into one of the league's top contenders. Imagine Giannis and Brunson running pick and rolls under the lights of Madison Square Garden, a dream scenario for Knicks fans starving for greatness. However, the move fell apart before it ever reached the finish line. Stephen A. revealed that the Bucks front office pulled back once they realized how much backlash they'd face from their fanbase. The city of Milwaukee wasn't having it, he said. Ownership knew that trading Giannis, even for a massive return, would be a public relations nightmare. You don't trade a generational player like that unless he forces your hand. Another major reason the deal didn't happen, according to Stephen A., was Giannis himself. Despite some frustration over Milwaukee's playoff exit last season, Giannis made it clear he wanted to stay loyal to the Bucks, as long as the team stayed committed to competing for titles. When Milwaukee reassured him of their long-term vision, including keeping Damian Lillard happy and building a deeper supporting cast, the trade idea quickly died out. Giannis loves Milwaukee, Stephen A. said. He loves the fans, he loves the culture, and he wasn't ready to walk away just yet. Behind the scenes, the Knicks were reportedly disappointed but not surprised. They've been one of the most active franchises in trade rumors over the past few years, always in pursuit of a superstar who can take them to the next level. Missing out on Giannis was a tough pill to swallow, but according to Stephen A., the front office remains patient and confident that another big name will eventually make its way to New York. "Let me tell you something," Stephen A. added, pointing directly at the camera. "The Knicks are not done. They're watching everything. You think they're not keeping tabs on what's going on with Joel Embiid, with Donovan Mitchell, with these upcoming free agents? They're plotting, and it's only a matter of time before they make their move." As for the Bucks, the near trade seems to have lit a fire under the organization. Giannis and Damian Lillard have reportedly been working out together throughout the off-season, strengthening their chemistry both on and off the court. The team also made a few under-the-radar moves to improve depth and defense, all to convince their superstar that Milwaukee remains the right place for him to chase another ring. Stephen A. concluded the segment with one final passionate statement: "The fact that Giannis was even this close to being traded to the Knicks is unbelievable. But make no mistake, the league is watching. If Milwaukee slips this season, those trade rumors will be right back, louder than ever." The First Take panel erupted in debate after his comments, with analysts discussing how different the NBA would look if Giannis had landed in New York. For now, though, he remains a Buck, but as Stephen A. warned, the story might not be over just yet. Stephen A. Smith's verdict: Giannis staying in Milwaukee makes sense for now, but don't be shocked if the Knicks come knocking again.